Hey everybody, welcome to another edition of Box Seats. This is the show we talk about sports with comedians. And of course, we're gonna have a great show with that because comedians always got something to say about sports. So let's get the show started. Let's bring in my man Howie Bell. Howie, how you doing, sir?
What's up, Frank? How you doing, good brother?
I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Let me also jump in and bring in another comedian by the name of Maurice Smith. Mo, how you doing, sir?
What's going on, people? How y'all feeling?
Oh, what
And
up, dope?
finally, let me bring in my man D Jones. D, how you doing, sir? How everything?
Frank, that hat is impeccable, man. I love that hat, man. That's
Oh,
a
here you
Ah,
go. Come on.
great
man.
hat.
Oh,
Great
Come
hat.
on, man.
come
Don't start this
Great,
shit, man.
great hat.
season
Phenomenal.
didn't even start yet, man. Come on, the
Nah,
game is
right. Come
September
on.
7th is the game. Come on, man. Let it go, man. Tom ain't coming out.
Hey, you know what I'm saying? Hey, I don't know why y'all are getting mad. The brother just complimenting me on a hat. That's all. No big deal. It was just the compliment of a hat.
Yeah.
No,
Yo,
He
you
ain't
got
say
his
nothing
red
about the
shirt
team.
on, Mo.
Yeah, he said nothing about the team. He ain't say nothing. It's
You
all
know
good
what?
though.
You know what? Let's have a good show.
That's all. That's how we gonna do. It's all good. All right, so let's get ready to get this thing popping, man. Howie, I don't know if you all got a chance to hear about this. Let me put up the stories first, real fast. I heard about this a couple of hours ago, man, as I was preparing for the show. Luka Dončić was playing over the weekend and got hurt because he was playing for Slovenia on Tuesday, last Tuesday. And the crazy thing about it was he had to give an update because a teammate fell on his knee. Luka limped off the court, did not return to the contest, did not play all week last week. As you all know, Luka is the franchise player, Howie, for the Los Angeles Lakers. Everybody knows the NBA has issues with players who are playing outside of the NBA because the contracts are so huge and everything else. Howie, how are you looking at this? Whether he's really hurt or not? Because if this is a nagging injury that he got going into the season, it's a knee. You know what I mean? Like I want to put words in your mouth, Howie. How are you taking this right now, Luka
Ah,
Doncic?
man, I'm just hearing it right now from you, man. This is very interesting.
Mhm.
Given the light of what just happened, all this contract stuff, and the way LeBron probably feels right now, with this kind of being his last tour, and here this guy goes and plays in some kind of scrimmage or some kind of what was it? Just a pickup game overseas or something?
No, no, they're preparing for their sort of their NBA season. You know how
Oh,
they have
okay, I see what you said.
yeah, he plays for Slovenia. You know what I mean?
So they
So
allow. So let me ask you this: I don't know this part, but they allowing him to play for two different leagues like that?
yeah, in his contract, he has it. He's able to play for two different leagues. He's able
Giannis
Ah.
playing for his country too.
country. Yeah, yeah,
Oh man, this is that. You know what? I guess that's the risk the Lakers took
yeah.
because you know what I'm saying. I mean, what can they do about it? If it was in his contract that he can't go play and do anything outside, then he would be in trouble. But with this, what you're saying right now, it is what it is. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? And the Lakers gonna have to deal with it. That's just kind of what it is.
Right, right. You're absolutely right. But here's the thing, Mo. Let me throw this out there for those of you at home who are not up to date on the Luca thing. Luca got traded to the Los Angeles Lakers in the last year of his contract, right, Mo? Because he was waiting for a huge extension, and the Dallas Mavericks didn't want to give him that huge extension. The Lakers just did officially 3.5 weeks ago. You know what I mean? If you're at home paying attention, they just did that. So again, Mo, how are you looking at this now, knowing that man got $350 million plus extension on his contract? He's already getting ready to limp into the season. I don't care what you say. He's gonna have some kind of nagging injury. I don't care what
Oh
nobody.
my god.
I don't care what you say.
No matter what, it's always a good time to pull out the favorite scene from Good Times. Damn, damn, damn. That's what every Laker fan is saying right now. They are out in LA. Somebody just got slapped at a bar somewhere right now or a club. I bet you right now there's more slappings going on in LA because Luca, if he's really, really hurt, that
Yeah,
means all they got left is the Clippers.
yeah. D Jones, how are you taking this, bro? Because NBA season, everybody's looking forward to Luca playing his first full season in the Laker uniform, his first full season playing with LeBron, and now, of course, they got DeAndre Ayton. Everybody's getting all hype up for this, bro. How are you looking at this, D?
Well, I heard about it earlier, and they didn't make it a big deal when I heard about it, so I don't think it's significant. Because it would have been like breaking news if he was like in a lot of pain, if it was serious. I think a lot of these cats go play for their country when the season over with. This might be like getting ready for FIBA play or something like that. And I don't think the NBA stars even played that long or that many minutes. So the fact that he got hurt and he probably was only playing 15 minutes, he probably done. Like they probably like, all right, that's enough. You done.
But D, let me just push back on you and say this. We didn't hear about it. It happened overseas. It's possible that they might not want people to know too much about it because the Lakers and the NBA are really looking forward to season ticket sales and everything else. You know what I mean? There could be some. I'm not trying to start no conspiracy and everything else. But do you honestly think, D, that we would hear the full magnitude of how injured he was right this second before people started buying tickets for the upcoming season?
If he tore his ACL,
if he tore, that's one thing. Right.
They gonna let you know, and it's the Lakers. I don't care who on the team, the Lakers gonna sell out. Like they still got LeBron, but with Luka, they can go up on the price. You see what I'm saying? So you right about that. You are right about that though.
Yeah. That's all I want to say. Like, I don't know if people are up there paying attention to this, because at the end of the day, Luka is the guy who people were sitting there saying that NBA is trying to not say force, but they're trying to see if he could be the possible future face of the league. He's one of those few characters. You guys know what I'm saying? Unless that boy comes out from Dallas, the rookie come out from Dallas, and he ends up being, obviously the face of the league, which doesn't happen too many times. You know what I mean?
That's what they want.
Yeah, but that's what they want because he's American, he's homegrown. But just in case he's not, I'm sure the NBA has some backup plans, because Luka was next in line. I don't care what nobody said. Luka was definitely next in line to be the face of the league. The boy trimmed down. The boy got in great shape. I mean, he's the best shape of his entire career. He's getting ready to play a full season with the Lakers. And now you're sitting there saying, okay, you get injured, bro? Like, really? Like, that's the only way I'm looking at it. I'm thinking it's bigger than what they're saying. But again, I don't know.
It probably is. It probably is bigger than what they're saying. Like you said, they're probably afraid to get that bad press out there so quick because this deal stuff just happened. You know what I mean? Everything is still kind of fresh. You know what I mean? So for this to come out like that, wow. It's interesting.
Yeah, that's what I thought, man. And again, I'm here. We in the States, we don't really know, so we'll figure it out. Okay, now Howie, in other breaking news and other big news that I'm sure you probably saw by now, but today, Cleveland Browns ended up naming Joe Flacco as Week 1 starter versus the Cincinnati Bengals. A lot of people right now in Cleveland are talking about how happy they are that Joe Flacco is Week 1 starter. Then there are some people who aren't so happy because Shador was supposed to be doing okay, but he only did good in one game. He really didn't play too much in the second game, but they're getting ready to go up against the Bengals. How are you feeling right now that Joe Flacco is named QB number 1 for the Cleveland Browns?
They got to the Cleveland has to do what the best interest is, man, to try to win some games, bro, and we're trying to win them early. You know what I'm saying? So that's what they're trying to do. Shador ain't quite ready. I think that he could do it, you know what I'm saying, develop into that, but I think they want to develop him as a backup, and that's kind of what it's looking like. You know what I'm saying? He may even come in towards the middle of the season, depending on how bad Joe Flacco does. We may see Shador sooner than later. So I think they want to start safe with Flacco. I don't know. I don't know. But anyway, they want to start safe with him. And then I think they're going to gradually go into Shador eventually. That's my thoughts initially. But I think they're playing it too safe, though. I think they should have threw him right out there. But they're doing what's in the best interest of the organization. So, hey, man.
Yeah. See, Mo, what Howie's saying makes sense because Joe Flacco even though he's a QB, number 1 starter for a lot of teams, he does have a Super Bowl under his wing. You know, like he won a Super Bowl, and he is that and everything else. Again, are you on the side of the fence of saying Shador should start now or Shador should start later? Where you at, Mo, with this right now?
Come on, man, wasn't surprised. Everybody knew Flacco was going to start the beginning of the season, no matter what happened, unless somebody came down to look like Superman or something like that, and we wasn't going to get no Superman results out of nobody. Flacco's the man for them. You know what I'm saying? I think the last time he played, I saw recently, he gave him 4-1. Didn't he take him to the playoffs? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? He can manage the game. And like how we said, I think it's best because, listen, like D. Jones was saying, it was Carolina, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right. It's not going to be game speed. This is game speed. He needed to see game speed before he gets in game speed.
Yeah.
And get him ready for a few games later. You know what I'm saying? Flacco's a good game manager. He'll be all right.
Okay. All right. So D. Jones, what side of the fence are you on? And let me just throw this out there for you so you can hear it. It's the Cleveland Browns. Cleveland Browns is going through some issues right now. You know, they still got the Watson, Deshaun Watson cloud hanging over their head. They got obviously the Myles Garrett situation hanging up over their head. Listen, Cleveland Browns, and then recently, I'm gonna get into that in the next story in a second. They got even another story hanging over their head, which I'm gonna talk about in just a second, about a person who was dealing with a misdemeanor battery charge and stuff. It seems like they always have a cloud over their head. I'm looking at it like, you tell me how you look at it, D. I'm looking at it like maybe Deshaun could part the clouds. You know what I mean? I mean, maybe Shador could part the clouds. Yeah, on some good, promising news coming out of Cleveland. That's the way I looked at it. You know, what you think?
Okay, so I pulled this up, right? You cannot start Shador Sanders because it will end his career. Did you see their schedule?
Yeah,
they got if Trey Henderson come back, they got the Bengals, then they got the Ravens, then they got the Packers, then they got the Lions, then they got the Vikings, then they got the Steelers.
Yeah,
he's done. Like, that will ruin his confidence and might ruin his career. I don't even want him in Cleveland, man. Get him out of there. Let Flacco deal with that. Let him.
You know, the funny thing is, I'm glad you mentioned that, because a lot of people are saying they're going to go 0-6 to start. A lot of people are saying that.
This schedule is brutal.
Yeah, that's tough.
Yeah, a lot of people saying 0-6. A lot of people saying that. And D, I ain't even mad at you for even bringing that up. That's a great point you brought up. But maybe they bring him in game 7 after they go 0-6.
So they play the Raiders.
If they go on before, he's coming to play, bro.
Yeah.
If you hear me, if they go 0-4, Shador Sanders is coming in week 5. Trust me when I tell you.
Let the other boy go in, and then when he fails.
But
Shador
they're not gonna wait. They can't wait that long.
0-7, did they bring in Shador?
Man, that'd be crazy if they wait to the end of the season to bring this boy in, man.
They don't have they're not gonna win that. No way. Let them other people get.
Develop this guy.
Savior.
Yeah, and the thing is, but I mean, make sure that we say this too. If the Raiders are good, they really could go 0-7. And you know what I mean? If the Raiders are good, because the Raiders, people before predicting that the Raiders could be their win, they're 1-5. You know what I mean? They could be 1-6, and that could be their win. But everybody seems to be overlooking that the Raiders got Pete Carroll as the head coach. You know what I mean?
That's not even their 7th game. I didn't read the 7th game. They got the Dolphins, the Patriots, the Jets, and the Ravens again before they get to the Raiders.
Ooh, yeah, it could be really ugly no matter how they look at it. All right, so Howie, still speaking about the Raiders, I mean the Cleveland Browns, running back, who is their good running back, Quashon Judkins, was not faced formal misdemeanor battery charges after he was arrested in July. He was able to get past this, Howie. He was able to figure out with the plea bargain and the plea deal and stuff that's going on behind it. And you got another Cleveland Browns player dealing with obviously the law. If it's not a speeding ticket, it's not a misdemeanor, it's not a domestic abuse, it's not being, doing something at getting hand jobs and all the other crazy things. Like, how much more stuff can Cleveland take for this NFL franchise?
I don't know, man. I don't know. All they need is for Joe Flacco to get caught with 3 strippers, and it's a wrap.
You're going to be at a Coldplay concert.
We're going to see Deshaun. We're going to see him quicker than, you know what I'm saying? That's funny. I was about to say Deshaun Watson, but we may see him back. That's how crazy their situation is going over there. Yeah. But I think Shador is going to be in, man. But, damn, that's crazy. Just mentioning Deshaun Watson and that whole debacle with Cleveland as well. It's wild. So they just got issues, man. It's a black cloud over them, dog. That organization. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what's going on. I think it's the city of Cleveland. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, man. I was on the Greyhound bus this year. We had stopped in Cleveland. It was like stopping at a ghost town. I didn't know who we was at. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was like, man, this is wild. So, hey, man, listen, bro. Cleveland, man, I love y'all. Y'all not too far. Y'all in the Midwest, no, but y'all got work to do, man. Y'all got some shit to do.
trying to tell you, Mo. Let me just say this and throw this out there. Cleveland is fighting a lot. Now they're dealing with a player of one of the running backs. He got domestic violence issues. And like I said to Howie, how do they get past all this low hanging, issues of dark clouds hanging over the franchise and everything else? Like, what can they do? Help me, help them.
Stop watching the movie The Longest Yard, because they think they can get a whole bunch of penitentiary criminal guys together who got so much skill, and they keep watching The Longest Yard to further their team. They looking for, I don't know what they're looking for. Look, they instead of going to Penn State, they looking in the state pen for a new wide receiver. They just signed a dude. They just signed a dude who didn't get charged with some kind of crime recent. I swear to God, it was just on the bottom of my TV when I just got home like 20 minutes before the show. Turned on ESPN, they just signed a wide receiver who dodged some charges. I'm surprised you didn't bring it up. You know what I'm saying? They think they're The Longest Yard. They think they mean machine.
Watch that movie. That's the only way you remember that. Like I forgot all about Mean Machine.
Man, I forgot all about that movie though. But that was a good movie.
All right, D, how are you looking at the Cleveland Browns, man? Because the Cleveland Browns, like we said, man, it's a dark cloud hanging over that franchise, bro. I thank God my team ain't going through that, but there's issues there. You know what I mean? How? What's your thoughts on them, D?
How I look at the Cleveland Browns, I don't. Is Kozar walking out that door? Nick Chubb gone. I ain't really watched them since Josh Gordon, and he played 3 games because he couldn't stop smoking weed. Cleveland, They doomed. They, like I always said, they cursed, man. They better go get the corpse of Jim Brown or something because they need help. I don't know what to tell you, man. They need Belichick. They need somebody with some structure.
Right. Yeah. They definitely do. All right, so let's
talk. Have Belichick. They had Belichick. They had him. He was the last coach for a long time that actually took them to the playoffs.
That's true.
Yeah, that was wild. Yeah,
I don't know the extent of the years, but it was like he was the last one that and took them to the playoffs. He put together a pretty decent team out there.
I'm gonna let White Chalk look it up, but I think he was only there for 3 seasons. Three seasons, and then they fired him. So yeah, I'll get back to you on that. I'm gonna get back to that. Howie, let's talk about somebody different, a franchise that was able to turn it around. And I watched this game. Okay, I watched this game. We are now getting ready to talk about the Chicago Bears against the Buffalo Bills. Now, if you didn't get a chance to see it, the Bears blew out the Bills. I mean, blew them out. They outgained them 528 yards to 180, and the score was 38-0. Now, as we speak right now, I want to make sure you are sitting at home and don't get too excited about this. The Bills didn't play their number ones. They didn't play their number ones at all.
But they played one. One guy played a few series. One guy.
Okay, one guy. One guy out of what? 14, or 15 guys. At the end of the day, you got one guy playing. But Chicago the city of Chicago right now is in euphoria right now. They're real excited, and Buffalo is fighting off all the bad press they're getting right now. Sean McDermott had to literally get in front of the press today and said, "Hey, it certainly was not up to our standard," according to Coach Sean McDermott, as he was concerned about the team's overall performance in the second preseason game. Howie, what's your take on this, bro?
I got 2 different things here.
Okay.
We ain't gonna get done.
He's breaking up. Howie, you there? Howie. All right, I'm gonna have to come back to Howie. Mo, what's your take, Mo?
You know what? I think when we did top 5 coaches, whose jobs are on the line or something like that, I think majority of us had Sean McDermott. So it seemed like what we predicted is coming true. His job is on the line. He better get it right, or he better find some act right.
So to you, Mo, is it overreaction that the Bills are that bad, or is it overreaction that Chicago's that good?
I think it's an overreaction that Chicago's that good because I mean, he didn't play as number one, but still, dang, that was an ass whipping.
Okay, all right.
I'm here. I don't know if you can hear me. Y'all can hear me or not.
Yeah, go ahead, Howie. We get back to you.
And it's kind of what Mo says. So what it is, man, what I'm saying is Chicago, don't get too happy. You know what I'm saying? And Bills, don't get too down on yourselves because it's preseason, bro. Dog, the Detroit Lions 1 year won every single preseason game. And guess what happened in the regular season? They lost every damn game. So this preseason doesn't mean anything, bro. I wouldn't even put no water weight on it or nothing. Only thing you judge in preseason is what personnel are doing individually. That's all. You can't collectively judge your squad in these games. And Chicago cannot get too excited. I know y'all got our coordinator. Come y'all coach now. I know y'all hyped. Y'all happy. And y'all think y'all did something. Man, I'm listen. I love Chicago, bro. Please, y'all don't get too excited because y'all gonna be up, man. Y'all gonna get upset. You know what I'm saying? The Bills, you guys will be in there. Trust me. You know what I'm saying? This is just all fluff, bro. I wouldn't be too up or too down either way.
Okay, D Jones. I don't know if you get a chance to see the game.
Yeah.
Caleb Williams drove them boys down the field. It seemed like in like 30 seconds, bro. I saw the game against the Bills. You know
It's a lot to impact. Like how we said, I don't put much weight in the preseason. It's just preseason. How many points did they put up? You said
38.
38. Yeah. My Patriots put up 48, so I really don't care about their little 38.
Oh, god damn.
Number two, it's a couple people on notice. Okay, the Packers, y'all on notice. Okay, Minnesota just put out a male cheerleader. Y'all on notice, okay? And the Lions, they got the best coach y'all ever had. They on notice, okay? And the Bills, they losing ass is on notice. I just want to put that out there. Don't be too high, don't be too low. But the Bears is coming.
No, they're not.
The Bears is coming.
No, they're not.
I would say this. The Bears' offensive line got a lot better than it was last season. The Bears' offense is worse in the league. It was worse in the league. Now they got better. So that part they did better. You know, how they going to do during the season, we'll see. You know what I mean? We'll see. We'll see. Okay, so White Chocolate, come in and tell everybody what you want to say real fast. Get this out of the point. All
right. So Bill Belichick, when he coached Cleveland, 1994 was 11-5. He beat the Patriots in the first round, lost to Pittsburgh in the second round of the playoffs. And he coached them for 5 years. He went 36-44. And after the 95 season, when Art Modell announced that they were moving to Baltimore, he got fired. That's it.
Okay. Thanks, White Chocolate. Appreciate that. We're going to come back to you in a second. All right, so let's keep the show rolling. You guys heard about that, but Cleveland makes bad decision after bad decision. So no surprise there. Let's get back to Howie Bell. Howie, let me bring you back up. Okay, move on to the next story. Howie Bell. The next story is where we at. I want to throw this out there and say, okay, if Buffalo does not make the playoffs, if we were talking about hot seat and everything else, there's word coming out of Buffalo right now that either Josh Allen may request to get out of Buffalo, or B, Sean McDermott will be fired, or C, a combination of both if Buffalo is not able to get in the Super Bowl this year. That's what Buffalo Bills people are talking, because Buffalo Bills news press right now, news media, I saw it this morning. Actually I saw it about an hour before I got in the air. They are up in arms about this loss. So what's your take on what I just said? One, two, or a combination of both?
Well, I think it's a combination. I think the coach will be in the hot seat. You mean go back to the Super Bowl, not the playoffs? So
the Buffalo media is saying if Josh Allen
Super Bowl or bust.
Super Bowl or bust, or Sean McDermott gets fired, or Josh Allen made request to trade right now.
It's both. The coach is going to be in the hot seat, and Josh Allen is only going to get out of there, man. He is in the prime of his career. He cannot stay in an organization that can't get him to the Super Bowl, man. That guy is too good of a football player, and he's going to go. He's going to leave, bro. And he's going to go somewhere where he knows that he can get it going and pop him off. You know what I'm saying? Or the whole organization gets behind him. You know what I'm saying? I just hope he don't go to Cleveland, because then he's going to jail. So I don't want him to do that. You know what I'm saying? But go somewhere where they're going to love you. You know what I'm saying? And put everything around you that they need to, all the pieces for you to go to the Super Bowl. That's what's going to happen. He can't keep staying there like that, man.
I
I'm
agree with that.
almost close to saying Lamar Jackson is in the same situation in Baltimore.
Yeah, but Lamar Jackson, you're right with that. I understand what you're saying, but just so we clear, Lamar Jackson's team has had an okay defense. Buffalo's had one of the worst defenses in the league for the last
That's
3 or
true.
4 years. And this past year, Josh Allen's been getting every year, and he finally won an MVP. He carried them boys on his back to get to, I think they got to the AFC Championship game. But you get my point. It's like he's carrying them, and the coach isn't getting the defense better. You know what I mean? Lamar Jackson's team, it's kind of, that's a coaching issue. You know what I mean? In a situation,
All of them are kind of
yeah,
coaching issues, though.
it
You
is.
know what I'm
But
saying?
the team is pretty good overall, is what I'm trying to say. Whereas with Buffalo, it's all Josh Allen. You know what I mean? You take Josh Allen out, and that's the team you get to see. You know what I mean? You know what I
Hey,
mean?
same thing with Joe Burrow. You take him out of
Yeah,
Cincinnati, you know what I'm
yeah,
saying? It's
yeah.
over with. So Joe Burrow got the same issue as Josh Allen. Josh Allen, Joe Burrow got the same issue as Lamar Jackson. Those three quarterbacks being in the AFC as well, it's tough because they're all really good.
Right,
And they
right,
can't get past Kansas City. You know
right.
what I'm saying? So, like, if they got these organizations are going, they're having a flux, they pulling their hair out. Because it comes another season. This season right here is gonna, man, this season right here is gonna clear, everything right. This is where the rubber meets the road for all three of them guys, man. Watch when I tell you. Watch.
Okay,
It's gonna
so
shake up.
Mo, what's your take on this? Like I gave you the option A, Josh Allen requests a trade. B, Sean McDermott gets fired. C, all the above. D, none of it. None of it.
I'm gonna go with option A. Josh Allen wants to come down. He won't go to the real New York City. You know what I'm saying? He won't be a giant. He don't want to be in New York State. You know what I'm saying? Because their New York ain't my New York. You know what I'm saying? He tired of being up there stuck in the snow and can't get around. Bring him down to the city. We'll take him. We'll mold him into a Super Bowl champion.
Y'all got a good quarterback right now, though.
Yeah,
Yeah,
y'all
we
do.
do.
I
Well, I
thought you
think they'll give up Jackson Dart for Josh Allen.
Well,
anybody would.
yeah.
They'll give up Jackson Dart. They'll be like, look, Buffalo, you get a fresh start with a prototype Josh Allen, and we'll take Josh Allen.
Okay, all right. D Jones, let me ask you your thoughts on this because, like I said, you got A, B, C, or D.
I'm gonna tell you what's gonna happen. Buffalo's gonna win the division. They might even get their first bye week, and in their second week, they go lose to Kansas City again. And I think the coach they're gonna try to get a new voice in there. They'll be dumb to let Josh Allen go. They'll be dumb. So I think they're gonna try to get a new voice in there, if anything. But I mean, this is the best coach they had since my man in the 90s.
Irv Levy. Yeah.
So it's hard to say because when you have success, you want even more success. You want to win the whole thing. They can't beat Kansas City to save their life.
God damn, they can't beat Kansas City.
Yeah, and that's like
but this is not new for Buffalo. They never win the big one. They always.
But
how
this
many
team
years
can't
did
even
they go
get
in
to
a
the
row?
big one. At least they got there. They can't even get to the big game.
Right.
Yeah. All right, so let's get ready to do the top 5, man, and let's get ready to get these things off and popping. I don't even know where we left off with the top 5 because I missed a couple of days for my travels and everything else. But let's start with this. Your top 5 most amazing midseason turnarounds that was amazing to you. How are you up?
No doubt. Well, man, I got these notes here, man. I'm gonna say, and it's a few teams that kind of did almost kind of the same kind of comes back. The San Diego Chargers in 2007, they started at 4-4. They had Phillip Rivers, LaDainian Tomlinson. Remember LaDainian Tomlinson and the boys?
Yeah.
And they wind up going to the AFC Championship, starting with 4-4, and only to lose to the New England Patriots. So that was amazing. So look, this would happen as well. The Oakland Raiders started 4-4, midpoint. Then they went on a 7-1 run, dog, and they went to the Super Bowl and lost to Tampa Bay. So this is crazy, man. I'm looking at my notes. I'm like, man, this is amazing. Green Bay Packers, 2016. They started 4-6. 4-6. They made it to the NFC Championship and lost to Atlanta. That's when Aaron Rodgers made that famous statement, "We're gonna run the table." Remember when he said that?
Yep.
And they did. They won. They ran the table. You know what I'm saying? They won all the rest of those games, and they wind up losing. So, and then my last one I got down here is, oh no, I got the Pittsburgh Steelers. They also in 2016 they went 4-4. They made it to the AFC Championship, and guess who they lost to? The New England Patriots.
I remember that.
So I gotta mention New England Patriots. This is the famous one. I know y'all love it because I loved it. 0-1. Drew Bledsoe gets hurt. They start that season 1-3, bro. Then they went to 4-4. Then they closed the season on a 7-1 run, and they won the damn Super Bowl. That has got to be with a replacement in Tom Brady. That's got to be one of the most amazing football stories. And much as a Lions fan, I got to give it up for New England. That was an amazing year, man. And those are my top 5 mid-season turnarounds.
I'll just say I have to give it to you because that was one of the most amazing. And you forgot to mention one thing too during that season. That was the season of 9/11 when everybody became a Patriots fan because
that was 9/11. Sure was. Everybody was a Patriots fan that year.
Everybody was a Patriots fan then because they had never won. Everybody was a Patriots fan. Not season 9/11. So all right, Mo. And I know you got the Giants, Mo. So you might as well get the Giants one out the way. Go ahead, Mo. Go ahead.
First of all, during 9/11, wasn't nobody no damn Patriots fan. Everybody was a New York City fan. Every banner in every stadium say, "We love New York."
Yeah, I got it.
How y'all gonna take?
No, everybody loves New York, but he talking about sports wise. No, but everybody loves New York. Yeah, absolutely.
Everybody loves New York. Talk about
I just gotta find something to ruin that Super Bowl win because I hated that crap. That's all I'm doing. I'm just reaching for something to bash y'all in the head with a Coke bottle. Anything to hear about because I was in college that year. I had just finished doing 1.5 to 3. You know what I'm saying? Years in college, and the Patriots won when I got out.
Okay.
But anyway. I did all sports. I'm sorry, I didn't know we was to the NFL. Were we doing just NFL?
No. Well, we was. The question was NFL, but go ahead.
Because in 1999, the New York Knicks had a great turnaround. You know what I'm saying? We was like number 6, number 7 in the Eastern Conference. We weren't even in the playoffs. And then we turned around, and all of a sudden, we started bumping everybody off, only to lose.
Mm-hmm. Keep going.
At Madison Square Garden.
To who?
To the San Antonio Spurs. We gave Tim Duncan his first ring. On our court in New York.
Keep going.
The amazing Mets.
Mm-hmm.
Was 1960. I can't remember the exact year. That year, they were the most horrible team going into the All-Star break. Turning around, that's why they're called the Amazing Mets.
Mm-hmm.
And then, I'm sorry, I didn't get a whole lot of research. Like I was in New York, but I did look these things up, though. And I know my New York Giants, baby, when we started out in 1984 and won the Super Bowl. And I'm done.
Wow, I'm surprised you didn't say the Giants when they beat the Patriots that year. I thought you were going to say that.
We didn't have a terrible start. We were a decent team. We were 8-8. Shit, that was all right for us.
Okay, but the question is most amazing midseason turnarounds. Going into the playoffs, the Giants had just started winning, and everybody thought they were going to lose the first week in the playoffs. Everybody did. And the last game of the season that year, the Giants played the Patriots, and they almost beat the Patriots then. You know? And everybody thought, okay, well, they're going to lose because the Patriots lost the Patriots. And they ran the table and won the Super Bowl, and it happened to beat the 18-0 New England Patriots, which was one of the greatest turnarounds. I thought you was going to say that, but
that was great. Yeah.
All right, so D Jones, give me your top 5 most amazing midseason turnarounds in the NFL that were amazing to you.
All right, so since Mo didn't give them their flowers, I got them on my list. The Giants in 2011, because nobody seen them winning.
Yeah,
and Eli is Eli. You know what I'm saying? So I got to give the Giants they beat the greatest team ever. You know what I'm saying?
They weren't the greatest team ever. The greatest team ever were the Miami Dolphins.
That's not true. They still won more games than Miami. Season alone, they won more consecutive games. So that ain't true. So I got the Giants. Number 4, I gotta give Howie team some love right here. I'm going to 2022 Lions. Even though they didn't make the playoffs, they stopped Green Bay from getting to the playoffs, and then that wasn't just a mid-season turnaround. I think they lost maybe the first 5 or 6 games, something crazy. But because of that, they damn near the best team in the NFC now. So
that year was a turnaround. That was a turnaround year.
Yeah, that was a turnaround. I got the Seattle Seahawks 2010. Remember the Beast Quake?
Yeah.
When they got in the playoffs with a losing record and won a playoff game against the Saints. Then I got number one. Oh, I got Tampa Bay 2020. Because remember when Tom Brady first got there, they was losing in the beginning. He threw an interception against New Orleans. Everybody called him over the hill. It was over with. Then they went and won the Super Bowl. And then I got that New England Patriots team, how we brought up when we were losing. And then actually I got the 2014 team when they lost the week before to Kansas City by like 100 points. And then Belichick went, we own the Cincinnati. Mm-hmm. And from then on, they won another Super Bowl.
Yeah, because we on in Cincinnati.
Yeah,
we on in Cincinnati. I love that year. Howie Bell. All right, here we go. Top 5 players that need to be in the witness protection program. Give me a top.
Shit, man. It's funny because I had to really think about it all and look at these people and what they meant to their cities and stuff like that. I don't know, man. I had to start with Daniel Jones from the Giants. I was like, hey, the Giants might be mad at him. Yeah, $160 million deal, bro. That thing, he got to stay far away from New York, baby. They gonna put him in the protection program for real. I think Ezekiel Elliott needs to stay away from Dallas too. I think they even a little bit salty at him too. He need to find somewhere to hide in some kind of protection because he stole their money too.
Yeah.
Antonio Brown, this dude here, just because of his antics, he's made so many people mad. I think somebody gonna take him out one day, bro. You know what I'm saying? He might really need to be in witness protection program, bro. And then my last one I'm gonna say is Aaron Rodgers. You better do something, man, on your way out, or they coming to get you, boy. All that stuff you was talking on Pat McAfee and all this stuff about how you are this. You burnt bridges with Green Bay and New York Jets.
Yeah.
They looking for you, Aaron Rodgers. You better show up.
They definitely are. Let me get your top 5, Mo. Give me your top 5 players that need to be with the protection program.
Well, I got one guy. My number 5 guy, he's a former player. You know what I'm saying? But I think after watching a couple of videos of Shaq, I think RG3 need to take his ass into the protection. Shaq said on TV, he gonna smack the shit out of him. He said, and Shaq getting the whole back. He is coming for RG3 behind, baby. He let them know it ain't going down that way. I also had Daniel Jones on there also. You know what I'm saying? Because we gave him a lot of dough, and I really want to. I don't want him. I want him to progress and do good in Indianapolis, but I don't want him to do good in Indianapolis because I knew he was our quarterback. I know watch. He's going to do good. He's going to do good. Luka Dončić needs to go into the witness protection program.
Yeah, after this.
Yeah.
After this right here. Listen, because that means if he's hurt, that means he gets to sit around. If he sit around, he gonna eat. If he sit around and eat, he gonna be what when he get back? Fat. Luka Dončić, I'm telling you right now, that's the run for him. If he is hurt, man, listen. I honestly think right now, Kelsey Travers needs to go into the witness protection program.
First of all, how you have a huge dramatic pause and then say Kelsey? I don't even understand that.
Travis Kelsey needs to go into the rest of the witness protection program.
All right.
I had a long pause because I was trying to remember his name. It was a fog fart. I had a fog fart. Yes, a fog fart is when your brain gets foggy. So
Mm-hmm.
All right.
yeah. And his girl keeps dropping them albums, and she gonna automatically one day she gonna subliminally be talking about him, and he gonna be out the door. Watch with his protection program, and I'm done.
Okay. D. Jones, give me your 5.
I got 4.
Okay.
I had a brain fart too. Well, who's the tight end who dropped the pass from Lamar Jackson?
Oh, for Baltimore. Okay. Well, I can't think of his name either, but right now, okay.
If he do that again, Baltimore don't play. He gonna have to go. I do got Daniel Jones. He took a lot of money, and yeah. Deshaun Watkins.
Mark Andrews. Thanks, White Chocolate.
Deshaun Watkins. He's definitely something wrong with him. He just need to go away and just go away. And number 1, who's all-time witness protection, the worst diabolical dude that ever played football, I'm gonna go Bill Romanowski.
Oh, I forgot about Bill Romanowski. I like that one. All right, so I'm switching up things a little bit real fast because I gotta add this all the time. But Howie, don't take up all day, bro. Like, make sure please save stuff for somebody else. Top 5 best comedic moments in your career, bro. Howie, give me your top 5.
Oh man, I need 20 minutes to talk about this.
I know you do. That's why I said, please don't take up all the time.
I'm gonna go through them real quick. It's been a lot, man. I've been blessed, bro, to have this, type of career. I've been doing comedy since '95. I'm gonna put box seats at number 5, the top 5 things that I've done comedically, and that's not only because it's been as of lately. I've never done anything like this. I never did a sports show. I'm on a comedian, Frank, for allowing me to be a part of this. I had to put this in my top 5. You know what I'm saying? That I've done comedically. And I'm not just saying that. I mean it. Number 4, I gotta say BET Comedy View when I first got on TV. When I very first time I got on TV was in 1998, so I gotta give up for that. Number 3, I gotta say when we signed a development deal with Overbrook Entertainment with Will Smith and my sketch comedy group called The Other Level, when we toured and did all that stuff. And of course, I would say the number 2 or 3, whatever it is, would be going on the road with Jamie Foxx. It was the first time I ever did anything like that. And then I gotta say my number 1 thing, as of lately, I just got a movie that has a theatrical release November 7th called Unexpected Christmas. And that's with Lil Rel Howery and Tabitha Brown and Anne-Marie Horsford and all that. This is probably the biggest thing I've done because I've done movies before, but the first one to go to the movie theaters. So those are my top 5. Made it quick.
Great top 5. Great top 5. Love it. Love it. All right, Mo, give me your top 5.
I don't even want to do mine now. Why you been saying Howie for last?
I didn't know his
listen, I'm not knocking. Listen, I am proud of. I've watched Howie for years. You know what I'm saying? Like him and a lot of you guys, and I'm honored to be on this show with him, right? But why would you put him before me? I haven't performed nowhere outside of the East Coast between Boston and New York. I didn't even get to Philadelphia yet.
Bro, I'm sorry, Mo. I didn't know. I didn't know he going through that 5. That was amazing.
And you see me struggling all show. I've been struggling the whole show. It's been a long day. I've been struggling. I'm not my normal self. You know I'm struggling today, Frank. You can see it in my face.
Yeah. I see the fog. I see the fog. Just give me what you
top
got.
5 moments for me. Number 5, you know what I'm saying? Actually, it is being on this show because how I started was just a clip of something, of an idea. I hit Frank up in the wee hours in the morning, and I watched this show so many times. You know, a lot of my top 5 is not even on stage. It's just stuff that happened or to my career put me in the situation. Number 4 was hanging out with Rodney Perry after the show and him calling me back on a regular basis.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, we are friends. I get to talk to that man. And if I need advice, he gives it to me, man. You know what I'm saying? On a regular basis. And right now I just got to not sign, but I just did the little Boston show for Tubi. So I'm going to be on TV for the first time, you know, as doing stand-up, not in a clip where I'm in a movie where I got to tell somebody, stop right there. There I go.
Yeah.
Right there. Stop right there. That's what the extra is. You go and you go, stop right there. That's me right there. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I'm actually going to be doing stand-up on there, you know, and actually being able to talk to people like Howie and do these things. And my number one moment was being the writer, one of the writers for the Humor Mill Awards show. Went out to California, and I was able to be backstage and see exactly how an awards show runs.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
it was one of the best moments of my life, even though Frank didn't want to give me a backstage pass.
I'll never live this.
You would never live that down. Never.
I'm gonna let you. I'm not even gonna address that no more. I'm gonna let you.
But you know what, though? I'll say this real quick, Mo. That was a good top 5, bro.
It was a great top 5.
Yeah, don't ever take away from yourself, man. You know, because we all.
I'm proud of what I've done. You know what I'm saying? It just didn't sound as good after BET, Anne-Marie Hartford.
Yeah, following behind Howie, but it's all good. It's all good.
No, but I'm happy with what I've done. I'm proud of myself.
All right, Damian D. Jones, what's your top 5 comedic moments in your career?
Now I gotta make shit up. So in '94, I was on Def Jam. I'm on Def Jam back in '93.
Where were you born? '92.
It's a lot, man. I'm gonna be fast. My first time being in a movie. I got about 10 movies on Tubi, a couple on Amazon. I went to LA, hung out with Howie. Howie introduced me to J. Anthony Brown, and me and Jay sat in the green room for about 25 minutes and just talked comedy. That was super dope. When I first met my dog Slink Johnson, me and Slink became really good friends, and we talk all the time on the phone.
My boy.
Yes, my boy.
When I met my dog Mo Williams from Atlanta, that become one of my best comedy friends in the game. So I got put out in Atlanta one time, and I called him like, man, I got put out. He like, and I got about $2,500 in my pocket. He like, that's the worst place in the world you can be right now.
Mm-hmm.
He come get me. I do 2 great shows out there. That was a dope night. And my number one, the first time I performed in New York, I was at Salsa Con Fuego. And I walked in and shout out, if y'all know Rob Stapleton, and if he watched this, I hope he do. He was like, you know Howie Bell? I was like, yeah. He was like, I'm gonna give you 10 minutes. I was like, cool. So my boy Moat was on stage. He like, all right, he going over his time. If you go over your time, I'm cutting the mic off. I said, okay. He come back, you ready? Yeah, you got 10 minutes. So when I go on stage, and if y'all been to Salsa Con Fuego, Capone was headlining that night. I was a little nervous. It's about like a 400 or 500 seater. I go on stage, I do 8 minutes. And Rob called me back. Like, oh my God, he was so funny. Y'all don't know who this guy is. He might be the next blah, 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 blah. And then he paid me for a guest spot. And I just felt like he didn't have to do it. So I felt like that was one of the dopest moments in my comedy career.
That's sweet.
Yeah, I love that. That was dope. All right, so because, looking at the time, let's try to move this one a little fast, just the same fast too. Give me a top 5 musicians you can see any sport, Howie Bell. We'll get to the other questions tomorrow. Give me a top 5 musicians you can see in any sport. I hope you don't have to do too much homework on this, man. It was last minute. I know.
No, I kind of took a couple notes, man. But off the top, I got to start with Sexy Red. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think she should be a professional apple bobbler.
I'm going, guys.
Y'all gotta remember how he just came back from LA. He's still smoking the LA stuff.
Hey, I think Drake is he need to get he threw. Not like us, he might as well start playing racquetball or something. He didn't switch it up to a light skin sport. Anything. Pickleball, racquetball, any low impact. He don't need to do anything that's highly impactful. I got Snoop Dogg down here. That tall nigga need to do something with his height. Why don't you start a smoking volleyball league or something? Why don't you switch it up? All y'all smokers and just get tired and just keep trying to hit the ball over the net. I only got 4. My last one is Lizzo. Lizzo should be a sumo wrestler. That's it. That's my top 4.
All right, Bo, give me yours. Give me your top 5 musicians you can see in sport.
I think the Fat Boys could have been the offensive line for any NFL team. The Fat Boys, Buffy, Prince Boggy D, and Kool Rock Ski, them 3, they might go to the Super Bowl. I'm dead serious. I think Queen Latifah could have been the middle heavyweight champ of the world.
You ain't lying.
Keep going. That's a good one. Okay, who else you got?
Oh man, I think. Oh man, what's her name? Oh, jeez, I just had a name. She got the Jesus, she was on New York chick, the Love and Hip Hop. Jocelyn from Love and Hip Hop. You know Jocelyn, she got her own show. Jocelyn's Cabaret. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Jocelyn could be a WWE, WWF, whatever the WWE's wrestler. Her character alone. I swear to God, she got a titty bop. Boop, 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 boop.
Don't do that no more. Don't do that no more, Bo. Don't do that no more.
You just did the stripper move.
Yeah, you got any more, Bo? Or that's it?
Hey, what's his name down in Atlanta? Big Mike?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's another football player. He could be setter. He needs to get him and Rick Ross before the Olympic.
Oh, y'all are funny. Let me see what D Jones. Let me see what your 5 musicians could be. What sport they could be in.
Mo, what dance was that again? I'm trying. All right. Number 5, I got.
I'm sorry.
Number 5, I got Jelly Roll. Y'all seen Jelly Roll? He can play defensive tackle for any football team.
Yep.
Number 4, I got Cardi B, but lingerie football.
Okay.
Think should be dope. Number 3, I got Sierra. Track and field, volleyball, or swimming. As long as she got that little one outfit on.
Yeah.
I can see Sierra doing that. Number 2, I got Megan Thee Stallion in WWF or E, whatever they is. I would love to see her come out in the wrestling outfit. And number 1, y'all ever seen Drake hoop? I think he'd be dope in the WNBA. Come out the bench for Sparks or somebody.
Man, I don't understand why y'all dissing Drake like that. I didn't get I don't understand why everybody just having in for Drake. White chocolate coming in. Do we miss anything? You gonna add anything?
Hey, when you guys did the witness protection program, guys, I'm shocked nobody said the NFL players that have like 12 kids with 8 different baby mamas and from 5 different states. Antonio Cromartie has 14 kids from 8 different women in 5 different states.
Or
he needs, and Tyreek Hill has 12 kids from like, I don't know, 6 different women. I don't know.
Oh my God.
Those guys definitely need witness protection because their child support is going to be through the roof.
Jesus.
The reason why we didn't say them, you can't hide from child support. There is no witness protection.
Right. You can't run.
Sure can't. All right, so that's the show. We get ready to wrap up the show. Howie, what you got going on, and how can we follow you?
Man, well, ironically, I'm on my way to Chicago this weekend. I'm doing a Christian comedy show Saturday in Chicago with Damon Williams as the host. Man, yeah, it's going to be really good, bro. Yeah, okay. Surprisingly enough, I can do a show without cussing. Trust me, I can.
Okay. I believe you.
Yeah, that's it, man. And then for the next like 4 weeks in a row, man, I'm on the road, man. So I'm really blessed right now, bro. Really blessed. And then we getting ready to start doing the press release and all the different press stuff for the movie Unexpected Christmas, which everybody November 7th coming out. And so yeah, I'm excited, man. Really excited right now.
That's dope. So now, Howie, can you tell everybody out there how they can follow you?
Howie Bizzell, right there on the gram. HOWIEBIZZELL, or just go to Google and type in Howie Bell. You got me.
There it is. Mo, tell everybody out there what you got going on and how we can follow you.
This Friday, this Saturday. Actually, I gotta do a clean show too out here in Brockton. It's a church. They be drunk. You can get to the line, but you just can't cross it. I swear to God, it's a coincidence. I'm doing that. I just got booked for 2 nights at Raw down at MGM, so I'll be down there in a few weeks. At the MGM in Springfield, and I think I'm going out to New York soon and hang out with my fellas on the 30th. So I'll be in New York soon.
Okay. And D Jones, what you got going on and how can we follow you?
Well, this weekend I'll be in Elkhart, Indiana. Be performing there, hosting, and just making shit up. I got a movie coming out with Bill Cosby. So who
did the soundtrack? R. Kelly?
Oh my God, that's hysterical.
Y'all crazy. So how we follow you, D?
313 D Jones on Instagram, Damian Jones on Facebook, and Cash App.
And Cash App. Okay, and Cash App. I appreciate that. Thank you all for watching. This is the show called Box Seats. This is where we talk about sports. Before I forget, White Chocolate, tell everybody how they can follow you too.
Follow me and Frank on Boston Straight Shooters on Facebook and YouTube.
So we'll be back tomorrow, 5 to 6 p.m. We talk about sports with comedians. Tomorrow's show, we're going to follow up some more stuff about what happened over the preseason. Because again, I know you guys sitting at home watching preseason NFL weekend. We got some wrestling stuff we're going to talk about sometime this week. And granted, White Chocolate's going to have to cover that part. I don't know nothing about wrestling, but White Chocolate got it covered. But thank you all for watching. The name of the show is called Box Seats. We will be back tomorrow. Same bad time, same bad channel. See y'all. Peace.
Peace out.